it was wonderful because like I was putting myself in that situation, thinking, oh, what would I have done? What tangents could I have gone on as like what other activities could I improvised on as well? Because I heard like, oh, I got an idea from this person and I tried that and it worked really well. It's like, what could I do as well? And maybe how could I integrate what's happening here in what I am doing? Just amazing, really, really amazing.
It's really interesting to apply all of these different perspectives to the story that we otherwise would not have seen on the first read.
They also, a lot of them said that Two Friends was the longest text they'd ever read in English.
I have a list of articles that talk about how the arts have been used in therapy and how a lot of times they have a very positive impact.
We also did the Amoeba Museum activity. I was like thinking back to when we were all still like pretext babies and like learning about tangents and all that. And it was just really, really surprising that like I got this far, but we all got this far.
Also, we were talking about having more like meetings with children, because last week we wrapped up all of our like children's workshops, and the children were super eager. It almost made us sad because they were like expecting more and more meetings. And so we have like ongoing connections with a lot of educators and professors in Mexico who are really looking into like keeping up with this pretext methodology and making more workshops for children in Mexico.
We also did the blackout poetry activity, which I added into my blog. I added some pictures of my sessions into the blog if you guys want to check it out. And yeah, I was just really impressed by all my students who took the text and created like a new story out of it.
They wrote incredibly, incredibly beautifully. Or even the perspective of like the paper animals that the mom was putting together as like an act of love.
It's so powerful and so beautiful. So this week, like the USY high schoolers pretty much like took charge of everything. I honestly personally did very little work or like facilitating. Like a high schooler, his name is Yasser, came up with an idea as like playwrights and like make a play that's kind of riffs off the text, and like the students create their own version of it. So we split up into groups, and then Yasser like facilitated this activity, and the other high schoolers sort of micro facilitated each group's, just like serving as scribes and things like that. And it was really, really, really cool to see. So looks like I'm I'm married to this now, which I have no complaints about.